Dune, Part 2. Director Denis Villeneuve is ready for another round. I want to go back to Arrakis with Dune, Part 2. Director Denis Villeneuve did the unthinkable. He made a Hollywood sequel, really, the second part of his adaptation of Frank Herbert's influential 1965 novel, that was more satisfying than the first. Everyone returned to the desert planet Arrakis, including Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson and Josh Brolin, this time joined by new characters played by Austin Butler, Florence Pugh, Christopher Walken and Léa Seydoux. The movie feels both bigger and more intimate than before, full of action and just as much emotion. It's a more complicated, nuanced piece of machinery from one of our most talented filmmakers and one of the more riveting big-screen spectacles of the year. 2021's Dune was nominated for 10 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Adapted Screenplay, and won in 6 categories, including cinematography, production design, score, and visual effects. What makes this accomplishment even more impressive is how many directors tried and failed to get an adaptation of Herbert's masterpiece into theaters in the years since David Lynch's doomed 1984 production. Villeneuve, it's a good question. There was something about trying to increase the momentum of the pacing of the film. I was feeling that Part 1 was, by definition, a more contemplative film. It was a film where we were following a boy discovering a planet, a culture, and we were embracing that boy's point of view. That boy was a victim of the event. In Part 2, that boy becomes an adult and becomes a leader. He takes his destiny into his own hands. And I felt that there was an opportunity to create something that will be more action-driven and something I had not done before, and that really excited me. That was my, let's say, bucket list. And that was something that I feel we achieved.